You're opening up some new timelines by healing old stories. Capricorn, let's see what messages we have for you this week. We're going to start with major themes. What is the major themes for Capricorn's week? Thank you. Okay. Observer, poised, wow, and TikTok. I just want to point out that poised and observer are sequential, 48 and 49. So that's beautiful. Whenever I see cards come out in sequence like that, I can't help but think that you're moving towards something divinely timed, something that you feel you trust and you feel confident in, and you're really being guided to observe because, bottom of the deck, co-create, number 40. You are co-creating with spirit this week, Capricorn. You're moving towards something and you're being guided to have a keen sense of observation this week. What are you missing something? I wonder if there's something you're not seeing. I wonder if there's something that is going to reveal itself to you this week. When I see that observer card, I can't help but think that there's also a need for a different perspective. There's a need for a different perspective here. And timing is very important here. This is divinely timed. So trusting the timing as you co-create, feeling confident in the next move and feeling like you trust this process. Very interesting. Let's jump into the tarot cards and see if we can flesh this out a little bit more. Co-create. Let's look at that co-create card. Thank you. We see the 5 of Swords in reverse. So as you're co-creating, it's time to let go of some limiting thoughts. It's time to let go of limiting memories, experiences that make you feel limited, experiences that make you feel defeated, experiences that keep you guessing. I feel like you know the truth now. The truth has been revealed to you. And it's time to look at it maybe from a different perspective. Let's look at that observer card. We got 2 cards coming out, Empress and the Justice card in reverse. So time to observe your perspective. Time to really look at what it is that you're working on creating. And seeing the Justice card in reverse makes me feel like it is important for you to look at this from a different perspective. Perhaps you're internalizing some of this. Perhaps you're allowing this to weigh down on you. It's weighing you down. And this is a time of extreme creation for you and nurturing the self and nurturing your observations, nurturing your visions of creation. This is a very interesting energy here, Capricorn. I feel like you are on the edge of creating something that's really coming out of something else ending. You're co-creating a new path that's coming from a moment of defeat, a moment where there was some knowledge or a communication or something revealed the truth to you, and it wasn't uplifting, but it helped you to shut this timeline down. I feel like you're creating something new with spirit here in the co-create card that is really bringing you to a place of dharma. You're really moving towards your destined path here. And seeing that poised card makes me feel like you understand that. You're feeling like it's time to create something indeed. King of Pentacles here, but sort of came out in my hands funny, so makes me feel like it could be between upright and reversal, which is sort of, again, perhaps we're seeing the King of Pentacles in sort of a sideways position because you're needing to grow that confidence this week. You're needing to grow that confidence in a week where you've experienced something that felt defeating. I'm not going to say it defeated you. I think it felt defeating. It was a moment where you realized something that sort of made you sigh, like I just did. And I feel like you're really being guided to have the confidence to understand that your mind and the way you identify your perspective with how much of this you're internalizing is playing with your confidence. Don't let it, Capricorn. Don't let it. No matter what happened that made you feel like you're off track, know that you're more on track than ever. This was part of the plan. You needed this to happen so that you could close this timeline. You had to see it for what it was. You're co-creating something brand new here. And it's coming, it feels like it's coming from an ending. That's way too many cards. Okay, that tick-tock. Yeah, you're manifesting. This is a manifestation period for you. And seeing the Magician in reverse again makes me feel like, do you know that? Do you have the confidence in yourself? Do you understand that you have everything you need to move forward, that you're whole and complete? I can't help but feel like whatever happened made you feel like maybe you weren't whole and complete. But you're turning that around. When I see the Empress with the Justice card, I feel like you're turning that around. You're being guided to feel very confident and to start manifesting this co-creation. This is divinely timed. When I see that tick-tock card, all that remains for you, Capricorn, is to make a choice about where you want to invest yourself and how you want to invest yourself. Are you wanting to invest yourself in a way that feels confident and empowered, or are you feeling too overwhelmed by these, I feel like, old stories that are ending for you? This is all divinely timed, though. Like when I see that tick-tock card, I can't help but think that even though it feels like, time can't really be measured and that, everything is sort of happening simultaneously, trust in the idea that this is divinely timed. This is something that was, I feel like, started a long time ago, and it needed to it needed to reach this state so that you could co-create here. This is something that is being birthed out of an ending, okay? This is something very prosperous that is being birthed out of an ending. And if you're feeling nervous, if you're feeling like things are taking too long, if you're feeling like you're alone, or that there's nothing here supporting you're honestly, you're so supported right now. I can't help but feel that the energy around you is guiding you to relax, guiding you to trust that all is yours in the divine, and that there's no timeline in specific that anything has to happen on. Even though you may have an earthly timeline, you may have a human timeline that is sort of keeping you feeling like your confidence, it's almost like it's making you feel like you can't overcome any obstacle, when really I feel like this is a time where you're being guided to trust that you can overcome any obstacle. It's very interesting. That Justice card in reverse is really making me wonder what's going on internally for you. It's making me wonder if you're still feeling like whatever this situation was here in the Five of Swords, if you're sort of focusing on that still and saying that wasn't fair, I don't deserve that. Actually, this has set you free. Capricorn, this is a time to look at things in a different perspective, truly, with that Observer card. You're really being guided to look at a situation that on the surface looks like rejection, to see it as redirection and sort of a breakthrough. I can't help but feel like you've had a week of breakthroughs that have come in the form of maybe some painful outcomes at first, like your feelings were hurt. You may have taken it really personally, something that happened here. To close your reading, my lovely Capricorns, we're going to get you some guidance here, but I feel like you're on the path of something divinely timed, and you must trust it. I mean, you can choose to do whatever you want, but this reading is really guiding you to trust the timing of this and to be confident in yourself. Capricorn, opening. Look at that. Heal old stories, practice loving self-talk, release personal judgment. You are limitless, be authentic. Absolutely, absolutely. That is definitely the guidance for you. You're opening up some new timelines by healing old stories. And as a result, it might be feeling a little intense this week. And I feel like seeing the Five of Swords makes me really feel that for you. And seeing the Justice card makes me feel like that that practice loving self-talk is very important for you this week as well. You are limitless. Be authentic. Release personal judgment. Practice loving self-talk and healing old stories. You're having a week of openings. You're creating something new, and you're creating it with the divine. This is a week of divine timing, and everything is divinely timed. Even this ending that made you sort of maybe feel kind of rejected or left out, or that there are limits. There are no limits. This had to happen. This had to happen to give you freedom. You were free. You're free, Capricorn. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading today. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video if it's resonated for you and you'd like to see some more. I hope to see you again very soon for another reading. I'm sending you so much love and light, Capricorn. Have a great week.